Are these out of style now? If so, should I keep wearing them anyway? Do I want to stop wearing them because I don't like them anymore, or because I heard in the back of my mind that it's out? And if they now are out of fashion, what will people think if I still wear them? I have seen some people on social media saying low-rise are coming back and high-waist are out. Maybe I should buy a pair. I think they do make my short legs look even shorter, but if everyone else wears them, I just need to have a pair. I think these are some thoughts a lot of us have sometimes. I think the worst part of trends is the out part. That can make people feel bad for wearing something they just saved up to and bought, or still love to wear, instead of it falling out from your style more organically after time. For me, it was hard to keep using something after it had been labeled out. Fashion is fun, so it can also be hard to not jump on every new trend. And for some, they might feel pressured to follow a lot of them for different reasons. I'm gonna tell you how I thought about it and got over most of it. There are some mean girl mentality when it comes to fashion and trends. And it's mostly us girls and women that put that pressure on each other, especially among younger girls. Passive-aggressively icing someone out of a group and maybe making backhanded compliments if they can't keep up with the new trends. But it can happen at any age. Now, don't get me wrong. I like trends and looking at what's new, and I love fashion. We can literally trace history through trends. And as you can see, I make fashion videos on this channel, and I do follow some trends. But sometimes we get stuck in this endless trend cycle, thinking everything needs to be updated every year or earlier, and what you had last year isn't good enough. And in my personal opinion, I wish that people would stop telling others what items that are out. There is no need to make people feel bad over a piece of clothing they love and still wear. Let's lift each other up instead. Social media are partly responsible for speeding up the trend cycle to the staggering speed it is on today, as many of us know. All it takes is one viral video or someone's opinion saying that it's out, and then everyone starts making the same statements. Before social media, when I was a teenager in the 90s, you just started to see new style emerge more slowly and friends adapting it. It was less aggressive than it is today. Now trends has been here forever, it's not something new. It's as old as history, but it lasted centuries with little variations, like in the early Greek, Roman and Egyptian times. In the Middle Ages, it lasted about 4 centuries, and when we get to the 1800s, things start to accelerate into 30-year cycles. So when people talk about how we have lost personal style, you can take that with some grain of salt. Now, in the 21st century, a trend can last 6 months or it can last 2 weeks. If you haven't found yourself and the clothes that you love to wear, then it's easier to fall in the trap of following every new trend and not feeling comfortable to keep wearing them when deemed out of style. Your clothes should give you comfort, it should make you feel good. So, now some tips that may help you to not buy into every new trend and continue wearing your clothes year after year. Start with shopping fashion for your lifestyle. Don't buy clothes for your fantasy life. For example, maybe you buy a lot of clothes that you plan to wear for going out, but you usually stay in. Maybe you used to work in the office, but now work from home. Lived in a city, but now in the countryside. It can be hard if your closet reflects a lifestyle that you maybe don't have anymore or wish you have. You need to take a good look at this and then filter out those items. Next, find the body of your style. Focus on what will be flattering for your unique body. What do you feel complements you the best and make you feel great? Start wearing everything in your closet and take a picture or a video on every outfit you wear before heading out the door. Create a folder where you save them all to get to know what you like to wear and not, and why. This way you also get to wear everything you haven't worn yet. Analyze the clothes of the pictures, what's the common theme with the ones you like and dislike. Write it down to know what to look out for in future purchases. If you have a hard time figuring out what suits you the best and need a little bit more help, then there's so much information everywhere online on different ways to style your body shape and color analysis, etc. to guide you. I have had a quite minimal style since I was around 19 years old. Before that, I experimented a lot. As I have gotten older, I wanted to take it up a level. So, the last couple of years I have learned how to style my outfits better, how to make them look more elevated, and what fit and cut that I think suits my body the best. But also sprinkle in some trends here and there to make it look updated as time goes by. You don't need to jump from trend to trend. Instead, incorporate elements that genuinely speaks to you and your style. Stay true to what you love. If it's a trend I really love and matches my body and style, example, I love my Adidas Gazelle. I had the same shoes in the 90s, but they were green. I loved them then and I love them now, so I bought them. If it is possible for you and you have the means, I think you should follow trends to a certain degree if you want your own style to be and look updated. I would maybe recommend around 20% of your style and wardrobe. You don't need your whole wardrobe switched every year. Incorporate a few new trends here and there. If you feel that putting together outfits are overwhelming and gives you decision fatigue, then I suggest creating a uniform or a signature look. An outfit that you love to wear. For example, my favorite thing to wear are a pair of black trousers and a slim fitted sweater. So that would be mine. That does not mean that you should go out and buy several of the exact same piece. It's more about finding similar pieces with different looks. Example, if you love to wear a white shirt, each one could be a little bit different, like the buttons, the cut, or a monogram, ruffles, etc. Or if it's a turtleneck sweater, buy different colors or patterns. And then mix up the outfit with different accessories. Look at, for example, Anna Wintour. She has found her uniform, and if you see outfit photos of her through the years, it's hard to see which year they are from, because she has found her style and has made it timeless for her. You want to open your closet every day and feel inspired, and that every piece in there is something you wear and doesn't make you too overwhelmed. How to keep wearing what's not trendy anymore. If you have built a wardrobe of clothes that fit your lifestyle and your unique body, then trends are less important. If a piece of clothing that suits you the best is deemed out of style, then you can incorporate some other trend into your outfit or style that piece in a more updated, trendier way. I will probably not wear low-waisted, skinny jeans again, but if I wanted to wear them today, I would update on how I style them. Since I know my body proportions, I don't think that low-waist skinny jeans with, for example, trainers or heels does complement my body. I have somewhat broad shoulders and a long torso, so with low-rise and skinny jeans, the proportions doesn't really look good on me. Instead, I would go for a higher rise skinny that I wear tucked into a pair of knee-high boots. The higher rise makes my legs look longer and torso shorter, and the knee-high boots makes the outfit more modern and also elongates the legs. The last couple of years, the oversized structured blazers with shoulder pads have been very popular. I know that I don't like how this sort of blazer fit my frame, so I have not jumped on this big trend. But trust me, I have sometimes oohed and ahed over them. But that's the thing, you can appreciate a trend on others without jumping on it yourself. Instead, I have been wearing a more flowy boxy blazer without shoulder pads that has not been trending and could be seen as out of style. But it looks good on me with some more updated ways to wear and style it instead. I do love following trends, but I usually skip looking at what people say are out and instead let it fall out from my style more on my own terms. With age, your outfits shifts more to following work attire rules, and trends are more for fun than a pressure to fit in and not get iced out. With age, confidence usually grows and you care less about what others think. People wear what they want, but of course there are exceptions. Some people just never grow out of it and keep being a mean girl or a boy. But if you feel confident, you're not gonna care, and you just have to remove yourself from those kind of people. How do you feel about trends? Do you feel pressured to buy items that are trending or stop wearing them when people say it's out of fashion? I hope you found this video helpful and see you next time. Hej då!